Monkey is not interested in fuckboys, all right? I want a real man. There's a fuckboys don't stand a chance. I'm sorry. Anyways, we need to cover this because this is fucking hilarious, dudes. My whole timeline is flooded with these VTuber girls that I don't know. I I can't. I've been laughing so much, and everyone's been like, trying to get a piece of this Sykkuno dude, right? So he's been like sleeping around town, right? A real slut. It takes two to tango, baby. Mujin did a video, right? At the same time, I think this was all collaborated again with all these VTuber bitches collaborating and trying to I don't know, blow the lid out of this thing. Made a whole YouTube video about it. I think it's like an hour and a half long. We are not gonna watch it. I am not gonna read the Google Doc because let's face it, is fucking boring. Who the fuck gives a fuck, right? These girls are bitches. They, like, most of them actually started the conversation, so it's not like he went after them. He's an asshole. Anyways, he's a cheater. Sure. He's cheaters. Cheaters suck, right? And the only victim here is actually his girlfriend and nobody else. But all these bitches coming out and trying to play the victim card that they somehow got manipulated into sucking his dick, right? As if he had them held gunpoint or something. It's fucking retarded. And more people coming out. This one I have to show you because this one is like over the top as well. So I'm like, what is the matter with all these bitches? And they're making like, I don't know. Am I the only VTuber that is not in his DMs and not interested in sucking his dick? Because everyone's been like, I don't know, after this guy, I'm just like, he flew right past my radar. This one is the most cringe video I have seen in a very, very, very long time. Because here's how I see it. We all been to high school. There's always been like these popular boys, right? That the girls have been drooling over. Like the fix me fuck boys, right? With the magical dick that everyone wanted to suck. And they're running after them, right? And sure, these guys are boys and they're cheating and they're lying and they're not the best people. I would never start a relationship with someone like that. But having said this, it's like in a high school, right? It's like these bitches sleep around as well. Most of them have OnlyFans or Fansly accounts. And you can see them butt naked doing all kinds of stuff for less than $5. I mean, these bitches are hoes, right? And
I shared a hotel room with Sykkuno.
oh, here we go.
But I didn't know that he had other intentions.
Okay, let me back this up. Girl, no, shut the fuck up. Hotel room. I'm just gonna, if a guy goes like, Choo-choo, I'm in Vegas this weekend, I got a hotel room. You wanna, sleep with me in my hotel room? I know what he wants. I know what he wants. I know exactly what the fuck you want.
And I didn't ask him to share a room with me. I just simply asked him, hey, are you going to Evil Las Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
He said yes. And I said, oh, I'm trying to go this year. I'm looking at hotels and everything's so expensive. Do you pretty much have like any recommendations? Like, I know he lives in Las Vegas. And he said, oh, you're planning on coming. I actually have room. If you just...
Don't you think because this guy is kind of like he has a lot of money on the bank account, right? Because he was like successful streamer and he kind of like had a big career. You knew that if you ask him like, "Oh no, things are so expensive. Can you buy me a hotel room?" It's like this other bitch, this one. He basically all he had to do was buy a Resident Evil, and she just like, "All right, let's go." Um, yeah, this how easy it is to get the bitches these days, man. All you have to do is like buy them a video game or offer them a hotel night, and
Just wanna like room with me. And I said, and I at first was not against it. I was like,
uh-huh.
are you sure? Like, no, I don't want to intrude. Like, I don't mind getting my own hotel and
Yeah,
all
then go
this.
get
Like,
your own
I was
hotel,
insistent on being
girl.
like, oh no, it's fine. And then
Go.
he said, no, like I have extra room. I already paid for it. And I
Uh-huh.
even asked him, I'm like, are you rooming with a group or with friends? And he said, no, but there's 2 beds, so like you'll get your own bed. You know, like
Uh-huh. I'm sleeping on the couch. You can come to my place. I'm
yeah.
sleeping on the sofa, you know. She
So I
wanted
took
that
his
that
offer.
millionaire boyfriend. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Being
yeah.
a dumbass, I took his offer, but I did later. I even offered to pay him back. I said, how much should I
Oh my god, I somehow I admire this risk of this guy. He doesn't even have to do much, you know. He just has a shit ton of money on the bank account. He sweet talks to these ladies, and now he's even gotten them convinced to come into Vegas and share a room with them. And to top it off, she's even willing to pay for it. you cannot, you cannot make this shit up.
save up for accommodations? He said, oh no,
Oh my god!
no, you don't have to pay me back. Like I already have room for the
I'll
hotel.
do
You
it
don't
for
have to pay me
free.
back.
You know how you're
Um,
gonna pay him back. You know. You know.
so yeah, I
You
shared a
know.
room with Sykkuno.
Uh huh.
Um, at Evo Las Vegas, and we had plans to watch a movie
Uh
together. We
huh.
had plans to watch a horror movie together. Until Dawn. That
Netflix and
movie's ass. Actually, I didn't even get to
chill,
finish it,
dude. This
but
is like,
that beds. So like,
nah,
watch a horror movie together.
yeah, snuggle in bed watching movie. You're in Vegas. I mean, if you would go out, like let's hit the casino, let's do some shit like sightseeing. I don't know. You know, but no, you're staying in the room watching movie. You know what's gonna happen. Oh, you know. Oh, you so know. Yeah, like, come on, you're not that stupid, girl.
Together. Until Dawn. That movie's ass. Actually, I didn't even get to finish it, but that movie's
Of
ass.
course, she didn't get to finish it. We all know why
We
she
had a
didn't get
hotel
to
in
finish it.
Vegas. Yes.
The only one that got to finish was Sykkuno. Oh my God! Yes. Why don't people think before they record themselves or say something or, you know, tell it to the world or tweet out about it? Like, why? Oh my God! This is like, oh. And the
And
internet is forever. So even
he
when you're a
started to get
grandma,
very
people would
angsty
still know how much dick you sucked.
or something. I don't know how to explain it, but
Oh, you silly girl.
he pretty much tried to make a move on me, and I was fully trying to say like I'm just here to watch the movie. Like I'm just
Uh-huh.
here to watch the movie.
Okay. You could have gone to the cinema or something, you know, if you just want to watch a movie.
But me being a dumbass and not being very like what's the word?
Being a slut,
Strong
being a
in like
prostitute,
mentally,
being a hoe.
not physically. I mean like um uh like maybe this is a people pleaser in me, but
Oh, yeah, people pleaser, all right. There's a one way to say it. In other words, a hoe, but like use the term people pleaser. I mean, whatever works, man pleaser. Mm.
And maybe, I don't know, benefit of the doubt, or because I still thought he was cute, or I don't know.
Dude, and I even seen the guy now, like with everything coming up, right? I mean, I don't know what kind of risk a dude can have. Like, he looks like this Korean K-pop a band, like almost like feminine dude. It's like definitely not something I'm attracted to, but flavor varies, right? I wouldn't run after a boy band boy. He looks like a little boy. What I'm trying to say is like he's got something which gets all these women hooked. He's got the money and he's kind of got like this half feminine boy misunderstood fuckboy look. Even now, like when these bitches going like, yeah, he's such a cheater, he's a liar, he's all kinds of like nasty stuff that they throwing out at him, they still want him. They still can't let him go. They still like, oh my God, I am so willing to forgive you. Please be my one and only. I love you. All these VTuber chicks are like literally fainting when he walks into the room and going like, oh my God, gorgeous. Oh, I'm dying. I'm just sitting there and just going like, dude, what the fuck? Because she's going to be the one that fixes him. And if it's not she, it's going to be she. And if it's not her, it's going to be one of these chicks. There's so many of them. I have no idea. I bet even Mujin wants to suck a Sykkuno's dick.
Trying to make a move on me, resolute. I don't know. But he made a move on me. It did take like 30 minutes.
What takes 30 minutes?
Wow, I don't want to share that. I don't like sharing this on. This is like so personal.
Wait. 30 minutes sucking? Damn, girl. Damn. That's a long dick sucking action right there. 30 minutes? Dude, I don't know. The jaw would like, can you imagine? Ay. My jaw just, I just felt it in my own jaw. Like, can you imagine like such a, I don't know. 30 minutes? Respect, girl. 5 minutes tops, right? Ina, that's what I was thinking. Like, that's all hobby gets, like 5 minutes. I'm just like, no.
Like, I don't talk about my intimate life at all. But, I don't sleep with anyone that I'm not dating.
So you guys were dating? So wait, now they are together? She just said she wouldn't do anything if she's not in a relationship, but didn't you... Huh? She's just a side hoe, right? Yeah. So clearly you're sleeping with people even if you're not in a relationship. Right? You can't resist the dicks.
And it didn't happen that night. I didn't want it to happen.
Okay.
So instead, I just gave him oral. Okay?
And here's the thing, chat. You don't have to agree with me on this one. But oral, for me, is still sex. It is.
And then when he fell asleep, I got out of bed and I just ate a banana and I was just staring out the window. I was dissociating.
Wait.
I just gave him...
She sucked his dick, he fell asleep, she woke up, and then she ate a banana. Is that another code, a name for sucking more dick?
Oral. Okay?
She can't get enough.
And then when he fell asleep, I got out of bed and I just ate a banana and I was just staring out the window. I was dissociating. I think I was sort of just dissociating. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? What?
Here's how I see it. She woke up in the morning after dick sucking all night. stared out in the window, eating her banana and going like, I wish it was a stick. Reminiscing on, I had such a good time last night.
And then in the morning,
Okay.
I barely slept that night.
She's thinking about it again. Look how her postures change. And she just like bites her lips and just go like, yeah. And then at night, wait, that means you were there in entire day. You were there the entire day. You didn't like suck a stick and then leave the next morning. You literally stayed with him even longer, hoping you get some more. Was it Sykkuno trying to slip into your DMs? Dude, well, Chaos, I was saying I'm probably the only VTuber he hasn't had in his DMs. He neither has contacted me or nor have I contacted him, which makes it probably the rarest case. Monkey is not interested in fuckboys, all right? I want a real man. There's fuckboys don't stand a chance. I'm sorry. So even if he tried to, I would be like, you got some growing up to do. Yeah, there's a can't. I'm sorry.
Then in the morning, he didn't really want to talk about it.
Okay.
Um,
Dude, I hate this. I hate this.
and
I mean,
monkey.
you just travel to Vegas to have a slutty weekend and have like some fun, have some wild sex, call it a day, and then go back home, right? That's it. But you like literally there, just like, how was it? Did you enjoy that? Would you want to start more with me? Do you want to talk about it?
Monkey.
Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Besides, you can already tell during the act if it's good or if it's bad. You can. And I don't know. I hate these awkward situations. I fucking hate it. I don't ever want to be next to someone in bed after sexy time and laying there and go like, yeah, let's talk about what happened. Just like, shut the fuck up. Don't ruin this moment. Get the fuck out of there. I told you this, chat. One night stands can never be good. I'm convinced that one night stands must be like just miserable, fucking awkward situations. And if you're in a long-term relationship, like me and Hobby, we're going on to 10 years now, we know exactly what we want, right? And we figured it out. And it took some time and it took some practice. But over the years, God damn it, we've gotten good, right? I know what you want, you know what I want, right? So it gets better and better and better the more you practice and the more you do it with one person. So in a case like that, where you just travel to Vegas and start sucking some stranger's dick. Exactly. You shouldn't have that conversation with like yeah, let's talk about it, dude. No.
I was just kind of
Twist the
trying
dick.
to open it up and talk to him about like what happened.
Oh
And
yeah.
then we were gonna talk about it. I don't know, later or something. I don't know.
He's
but
just like, I
can't
don't want to talk
remember,
about
but
it.
he ends up
Monkey.
hugging me.
He probably ends up hugging her in panic and going like, oh, if I just like snuggle with her, then maybe she shuts the fuck up and then she thinks I love her and everything is good, right?
From the hug. And we end up having sex.
Oh no.
And
Oh no. Wait. She said, and I quote, she doesn't have sex with people she's not in a relationship with. So did they start this relationship after or before she started sucking his dick? It's going so fast.
I
Again, married tomorrow.
didn't have it in me to tell him to stop, so I just let it happen.
Dude.
And while this was happening, while we were doing it,
I hate how she frames it. She literally makes it sound like he kind of came on. She didn't have a choice. She just let it happen. This is what she's like literally trying to turn the whole story around, that he's some kind of like vicious predator that just like held her gunpoint in a hotel room in Vegas and made her do all these things, right? She's the victim here. And that's awful. And I hate that. You could have left. You could have said like, nah, mate, let's just leave it at the movie, you know? A lot of dudes came on to me this weekend and it's just like, oh yeah, hot chick, let me buy you a drink. And I just like, dude, I'm already in a steady relationship, like moving on. I'm just here hanging out with the girls. Get the fuck away from me, you know? Like, not rude, but like kind of, you know, this happens. This happens all the time. When you're a chick, you're getting constantly picked up by dudes. You do. And it's my responsibility to tell them, like, yo, I'm already in a steady relationship. I'm not interested, but thank you very much. Have a nice evening, you know. Good luck with the next girl.
I always wear protection, and I only sleep with people I'm in a relationship with, so I'm not used to one-night stands or anything like that.
But you slept with him without being in a relationship.
But we were not using protection, and I'm legally hard of hearing, if you guys don't know already.
Since when do you need to hear the condoms? Wait, what? Ah! So she asked him, like, did you put the condom on? And then, they were already like, oh, it's smoochy, squeaky, squeaky. Like, oh, okay. Thank you, Happy, for explaining. I mean, this whole thing is so fucking bizarre. I don't know. Louder! I can't hear you over all these dick noises, you know?
But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe, and I didn't hear him. But I just said, and...
Is yes, or like, I would assume is a yes.
He finished inside of me, and then that was it. And then...
Disappointing. But that's what you get if you're going for with this, like, younger boys. A real man makes sure that the lady also gets pleasure and doesn't only think of himself, right? He doesn't just, like, stick it in, then like, start splashing around and then just like, yeah, that's it. He finished, and you literally just like... He don't even make it like good for the ladies, right? Like he's just like, yeah, right, I'm gonna do my own thing and then fuck you, bitch. I mean, I got 20 other hoes waiting to suck me off later, so get a move on.
We just laid there for a little bit, and then I brought it up. I asked him.
Oh no.
I asked him.
No. Oh God.
Straight up. When was your last relationship? And do you sleep?
That's right, Ruckus.
Often?
You got
like,
it.
Is this
you got it. That's the golden rule.
Because I told
That's
him
the bare minimum.
straight up, I do not date with people. I do not sleep with people I do not date.
But you did. You did. And not only once, but you sucked his dick all night and then had more sex in the morning the day after. You literally, like, fucked this boy the entire weekend. And I'm sorry he didn't make you come and that you are disappointed. It sucks, but you wanted it. And you're not a victim.
I do not sleep with people that I do not date. That is just a moral of mine.
Dude, I just can't with these hoes, man. They lost all self-respect. And me as a woman, I'm just thinking like, you poor girl. You poor little girl. You know, this is gonna haunt you for the rest of your life.
I find it very intimate with whoever.
It's
So, and
$3.99.
I actually have I've only slept with I've only ever slept with
Dude, you can't even get a package of smoke. And these bitches, they're willing to show you the inside of their most private parts for like a couple of dollars. This is the world we live in now. I don't know. I have some dignity, you know. I say this. I'm a VTuber with like big booba to go like you know. But this is a cartoon character. They are literally not even hiding behind their avatars. They're like spreading their legs for a fistful of dollars.
with 3 people. Well, 4 now. But I've only been in 3 relationships.
And now she's, oh my God, girl. You know, it doesn't make you less of a hoe just because you're telling the world now that you only had 4 people.
So
it doesn't matter if it's only 4 people or fucking 50 people.
Like so
I love that she says, I only ever had 3 people. Well, 4 now.
But I've only been in 3 relationships. So it was very new to me. I've never had a one-night stand or anything like that.
For now.
So
did she say 4 or 4 now? I don't know.
I'm like, is
it for now? I would assume for now, you know, Nuke. Like,
is this normal for you? Like, do you sleep around a lot? And he said, no, I just. He was being around the bush the whole time that I was asking these questions. By the way, I'm like, then why did?
I love this guy. He has so much risk. He's like avoiding and bouncing off these questions, right? Just be like, so do you sleep around much? And he's like, yeah, you know, I don't really want to get into it. Why don't you suck my dick some more? And I'm just be like, oh yeah, sure. You know, you're just trying to avoid the question by shoving your dick in my mouth.
Did you sleep with me? And
this guy, he's a player.
You know, giving me really half-ass answers, you know?
He's a magician, for real.
You know, I've known you for a while. And
boys, you need to take notes.
And, you know, you look nice. And then
how to get your
I
dick
asked him
sucked.
this question, and I said, when was your last relationship?
Oh, no.
And he said 3 years ago.
So he lied to you.
So
because he wasn't in a relationship.
It's crazy.
And I think he's together with another content creator. I think his girlfriend is also like a bigger content creator, like a voice actress and an artist. And she kind of pushed him to where he is today. He literally popped off because of the girlfriend. And I mean, what an asshole, right? Your girlfriend make you popular and you are literally like using your fame to get laid with even more.
That's why I feel so blindsided.
Yeah, he would be a legend if he didn't have the girlfriend, right? Now he's just a cheater.
And they ended up being complete lies.
Yeah. But that's all he is. Just a fucking cheater.
Blindsided and backstabbed by all the information that was coming out. I really was, because I asked those 2 questions, like if he was in a relationship.
And I think this is also so retarded, right? Because this blew up on the entire Twitter timeline, like just coming out, how much they love his dick and how disappointed they are that they couldn't convince the guy to become the only girlfriend. All right, let's watch the rest of this. It's almost over, dudes.
Or like when his last relationship.
It's the most funniest video I've seen in so long.
He told me no, and 3 years ago. And after that, I went on about my day. And then
no fucks are given about her story of being a hoe. No,
running into someone. I'm very.
Dude, it's her own fucking fault. She traveled to Vegas. She entered the hotel room. She was sitting there snuggling around, and I'm thinking like, oh no, maybe sex is a little bit too much. And then, all right, I'll just suck a stick for now. And then you decided like, oh my God, it was so delicious, so great, so juicy. I decide to stick around. I want more of this. And then you fuck without protection the next day. And you could have left it at that. No one would have ever found out. But no, you had to tell the world what a dick sucking hoe you are. And that you somehow are the victim.
Sleeping at my friend's hotel room for the next 2 nights.
That's the current generation. They're awful.
You guys can even see on Twitter, if you guys look at my Evo outfits, the first outfit is in a very different hotel room than the other two, and that's because I ended up moving to another hotel. The first one is in
he
the
kicked
one that
her
I'm
out.
with Sykkuno. And
Oh my God.
I ended up sleeping in the hotel that me and Sykkuno had on the last night because he ended up checking out early and sleeping at his house. So that was.
So he lives in Vegas? He has a house in Vegas? And then you don't start questioning why he's inviting you over to a hotel rather than his private residency?
It was the only time I saw him. We ran into each other a
He has
couple
2
more
homes.
times at Evo, but we
Probably
didn't
has
really say
many.
anything, and
It's got like these
didn't really want to talk about what happened. And then I struggled with this for a while, and I had someone in my life be there for me and kind of try to help me through this, understand what happened, because it's not something I'm used to. And he pretty much beat around the bush the whole time. And then he was.
He pretty much beat around with his stick the entire time, I would say, right?
Say things like, "Oh, I'm confused. I just wanted to."
And she beat his stick around the bush all night.
You felt about this, because I already told you how I felt, and yeah, he said he was sorry that he made me. He was sorry that he gave me that impression, and that he would want to reconcile. And me being the dumbass I am, I still wanted to be friends with him.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
So I did, and that's why we still played games. And
dude, bitch is desperate. I was playing with the idea that she kind of like did the whole thing and kind of, you know, regretted later. But obviously she didn't, because they stayed in contact. And she just like, what the fuck?
And then I ended up seeing him at TwitchCon at the Riot Party. And we actually talked in person for the first time since.
Oh.
And he actually brought that part up and said, like, he was sorry and stuff, and that he was sorry for giving me the impression. So I really thought he was, you know, honestly sorry, and I accepted it. And I thought I was the only one, because I literally straight up asked him if he sleeps around, and he said no. So sorry, I thought I was the only one. Did I think we were going to be in a relationship? No.
But, huh? You said you wouldn't want to have sex with anyone unless you're in a relationship. Then you end up having sex with him. And now you say, no, you didn't want to have a relationship. You just wanted to have a... What? Dudes, what the fuck? This is so retarded.
I knew how much older he was than me. And
you don't get it, Juju. She say so because
like,
she say so. Dude, the
younger?
only one that say so here, that's me,
So
okay? I'm the only one that didn't slide
really
into
think
the
that,
Sykkuno DMs and dream about his dick like all the other VTubers. You were all standing in line. The entire fucking Twitter timeline. Oh, yeah, I slid into his DMs. Or I wanted to suck his dick. Or we hung out. Or I got my heart broken. I'm sure there were girls that were only interested in playing games. Still, they had the DMs open, right? And this was last year. Why is she coming forward with this now? See, bitch is only coming forward with this now because the entire Twitter timeline came forward with other bitches. and she wants to jump on that hype train and go like, look, you're not the only one who had the pleasure of being with Sykkuno. I'm his real I'm the only girl that can fix him. We already had sex, and like, come on.